I'm one of the few people out there that's going to throw a little criticism towards Tim Cook. I think that they've done a lot of things right. They certainly have. He's done a lot of things right. But recently, I'm not so sure that they are continuing to do things right. There's a lot of different areas where I think that they could have some massive improvements, one of which is where is their home office? That could be somewhere else. I don't know when that's ever going to happen. If I sat on the board, that would happen, by the way. I would move or tell them, hey, look, you've got an opportunity here. What do you want to do? But in any case, the iPhone, not blowing anybody away. People are very disappointed. So when you're looking at some of the numbers out there, and a few analysts out there are looking at those numbers saying, hey, this doesn't look like anything we've seen in a long time from Apple as far as this launch, the September launch that we all look forward to. But when you do look at what they got $86 billion in free cash flow. So I don't think they're too worried about much of anything from that perspective. They've got their own Apple Intelligence or AI, however you want to frame that. But the forward PE at a 29, Apple used to be closer to 19, 20, somewhere in that range. Forward PE says they might even be a little bit expensive right now, Mark. So as much as I like them, I own them. But I don't know that there's a lot of room to the upside right now with Apple, especially with the disappointment with this launch.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all. And Pete, I'll tell you, personal anecdote, my previous iPhone suffered an unfortunate wine-related incident when I was in Napa last weekend with John and our partner, Grant Cardone. And so I found myself in the Apple store or in the AT&T store getting a new phone. And I had the option to opt for the 16 or go for another 15 Pro Max, what have you. I just couldn't justify the 16. There weren't enough features. There wasn't enough gee whiz to it that made me really want it and pay that extra premium. But I will say this to you, though. We have to remember it's hard to count Apple down and out. They have the ability that when the next big thing in AI comes out, they have the ability to push that AI functionality out to 1.3 billion people like that, right? Yep. So they're still holding that card. And, it's hard to wow people. It's hard to have that black turtleneck moment every single time you come out with a damn iPhone. I get it. It's like it's hard to bring them back to the farm after they've seen Paris. Well, I don't know what you can do with another phone unless maybe, the 17 will teleport us out of Manhattan traffic. That I'd buy.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, at any cost. I'm a buyer.